Let's talk about that. There's a difference between dieting and eating healthy. Dieting is a temporary thing. It's like conditioning. It can either be to condition, to diet, into eating healthy lifestyle, or to diet for temporary. A lifestyle is a long-term choice. 6 years, 8 years, 9 years, forever. Never float your boat. Don't confuse dieting with eating healthy. Dieting is temporarily. Now then, let's talk about that. When you go to nutrition and stuff like that, first of all, take whatever there in consideration as a salt. Take what anyone say in consideration with a salt. Thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna eat my own way. That's the best way to go by. If you know you need to lose weight, you know what it takes to lose weight. You know what you've been doing so far to gain weight. You should already know that ahead of time. You're an adult. And if you are an adult, you know what ahead of time. You hear people tell you don't eat that candy. Don't eat that chocolate. That's not good for you. Now, reason why I said earlier to take it with a grain of salt is because, one, everybody's body's different. Two, everybody's different. There are certain people who can smoke back to back and outrun people who have never smoked. There are some people who can't smoke at all and can't run. When they start smoking, they run, go up. Their teeth get better. Extremely better. Like guys. Stuff like that. Anyway. Yeah. Different people. There are people who chew, who run better than they smoke. And etc. Blah, blah, blah. There are people who be on drugs that kill them. They just run and push up better. But you know, that's a dull law. Deciding to build stuff. Anyway. I'm eating a egg, oatmeal, and a kiwi. Why? Because A, I am too lazy to cook. 3, I got gastro reflex, ulcers, and malnutrition cells and stuff. Yay, thanks military. And world, because some of my civilian jobs did that crap as well. You know, so I have to be very careful what I eat, or else I'll blow up like a balloon. But I love when I do that though. You know, people never see it coming. See a fat guy walking down the street. They think you hit weak or hit too slow or can't take a punch and they find out, oh man, get back up, y'all bloody and dead, and you just take your shirt off and then you see a fat belly drop down to an 8-pack or 10-pack. Like, yeah. And I say, yep. You know what happened, right? And I say, what happened? You've been punked. Hit the ground. Like that. One stuff. It's like we're into a fruit or you've been and you just eat it. Or destroy it in that case. One time. Anyway, that's a meal plan. Or when you set up your diet or your lifestyle changing habits, you know what you need to do. Eating candy bars isn't bad, but it's 100% not that good. Once you stop eating unhealthy after a while, like 2 or 3 months, your body is going to crap it right out. Your body is going to crap a lot. Or you might even feel like a lot of energy. That's your body is changing. It's getting used to not having that stuff inside of you to give you that boost, that push. You're not used to it. You're adjusting. I should know. I'm doing it now. And then when you start eating unhealthy again, you get that boost, but you don't have that stuff like the ability to do so. It's more harder. You get used to it. You get back up there again. But it is a lot harder. For me, vegan versus meat eater versus vegetarian versus sugar eater versus omnivore. Honestly, the best thing I've seen is that A, babies should be eating all sorts of stuff. You can't put a baby on a vegan diet unless you genetically alter them, or unless the vegan diet you have the protein which that meat have, or you don't have to feed the baby. You don't feed the baby. You feed the baby milk until they get about 2 and 3. Then you start feeding all that stuff. But if you're gonna put a baby on a vegan diet, the most important thing, they must eat the protein molecule that will help them grow. Period. There's nothing else can be said. You can put them on a vegetarian diet, but they still must eat the protein molecule which vegetarian dudes eat. Now, older adults and stuff. Vegan, or I don't know what vegan, I say it's a freaking conspiracy. Vegans don't eat anything that they will come from an animal. But the stuff comes from the ground, which comes from the decaying body of an animal. If I had a choice, I'd be a vegetarian. No, it's not that expensive, but it's a lot of cooking. A lot. It also depends on where you're a place like New York or California. Oh man, those places are expensive no matter what. If you grow your own food like I used to, then it won't be expensive. It is, hey, I have my own food. I prefer being a vegetarian rather than anything else. And then there was a time I was nothing but meat. All I ate was meat. You have to do that in a way where it's beneficial. That's the same thing for vegetarian. And then I was nothing but a sugar eater. You have to do it in a way where it's beneficial. Enough said. And then there's an omnivore. These are the most dangerous of the kind. You know why? Because you put in both meat and vegetables and fruit and artificial stuff and everything else in your body. You walk on a tight rope. Yes, a very, very tight rope. Congrats. You have to do that correctly as well. Right now, I'm between, I don't know, some weeks I'm a meat eater, some weeks I ain't nothing but a vegetable eater, some weeks I ain't nothing but a, omnivore. Yeah, omnivore. Like I said, be a vegetarian. It's not that expensive if you know what you're doing. It's a lot more work than being an omnivore. But no. Well, I cycle out because I need money to pay my bills. That's why I cycle. I cook like once or twice or once a week or once every 2 weeks. After I ran out of my cooked food, I then eat oatmeal or noodles or rice. Depends on what I have. Then every now and then I may eat a piece of hot Chinese food or drink soda. I've been drinking soda back to back for the past 2-3 weeks now. I was gonna use that for my yeast, but I don't think the one I made now is good. I think my brown sugar has some carbohydrate freaking disease going on with it, but whatever. If it does, I just make another batch. This time I use alcohol. Yes, when you change your diet from anything, you will feel the effect, no matter what. Regardless. You will crop your body weight or you put on weight, and you have to adjust to it. If you're used to it, your body will gain the ability to quickly adjust compared to the other people, especially if you do it right. But if you ever did it before, have fun with that hit. It will hit you extremely hard. Extremely hard. It will hit you hard. I said it again. I said that like it will hit you hard. The thing about vegans not having the energy or the ability to keep up with meat eaters, the people who eat meat or omnivore, is that's not true. B, neither side is better than the other. Scientifically, I don't care what anyone say, you're not supposed to eat meat once you get over the age of 25 or 30. It was one of those, 25 or 30. That's due to because cellular respiration. Having a fast metabolism isn't good, but having a slow one isn't good either. Meat will speed up the cellular respiration in your body, which decrease your lifespan as well because your cells are using more energy than they need, which is why some people say you gotta stop eating meat when you turn 18 or 21 when you become a prime, whatever. Some people say once you go over a certain age, you shouldn't eat meat or keep eating meat, you should eat more meat now. I'm gonna tell y'all, it's not good to eat meat over the age of 30. Or if you haven't been healthy from time of young up to like a old age, you should really stop eating meat and eat super healthy stuff, or eat fish and stuff like that. That's still meat, but it's good for brain cells and Alzheimer and all that stuff. Don't forget, cell replication determine your lifespan, as well as how many times your cell divide, how durable your cells are. If you, for some people, some scientists say if you starve, your cells that in your body, the weak one will die. The weak cells in your body will die, while the remaining cells become stronger and stronger and more resistant. Some say that's bad. Some say if you constantly maintain a good health, your cells will adapt to it and they will live long. Some say, etc., 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 etc. I'm going to tell you my theory. Starving will increase your cell strength if you do it correctly. Don't fast. They call it fasting. I call it starving. Stupid. It's unnecessary. I only did it because I have no other choice to do it at the time. Or now. Some things can also decrease your lifespan as well. Having a good health will also decrease your lifespan. Reason why, because some people hit a plateau point and they just don't do anything more. What increases their lifespan being healthy and fit is that their cells are so fit. Once they stop being fit, their cells will scatter out slower than they. If you stay fit for your whole life, your cells will maintain that high energy burning thing. The ability to burn the amount of energy you can do to perform the things you want to do. But the problem is that you're older. You're burning your energy more out than yourself. There's a biological clock. I don't know. That every human have about 6 gazillion heartbeats in a whole lifetime. That should tell you that if you go running, your heartbeat is gonna be up faster. Or do any work or any conflict or any stress, blah blah blah. So that being said, let me see what I say. Running is going to make your heart rate go up, yes. But proper running is supposed to make, when you stop running, if you do it correctly for a while, your heart rate is supposed to drop lower and lower and lower. Your blood pressure is supposed to increase lower and lower and lower. Running is supposed to slow your heart rate down, but give you the same amount of ability to perform. Actually give you the ability to perform more stuff. That's what living longer means, which is why vampires live so long. Wink. Anyway, meal plan. Bye.